Are you a mom navigating self-confidence issues? The attack on your self-worth needs to stop right now. You are carrying the weight of guilt and pain and rejection for far too long, and it is time for you to reclaim that confidence and ultimately your life, despite what is going on with your adult child. Many of you are feeling so stuck that you don't even realize that it's the confidence that you've lost. So today I want to dive into that. I have 4 points I want to share with you. First of all, number 1 is understanding confidence. We need to understand how to redefine our self-worth. Because confidence is not about perfection or having control over others. It's about trusting yourself and embracing your own worth. So moms navigating estrangement like you, like I did, we, often feel like our value has been diminished because our adult child has walked away from the family or isn't speaking to you right now. But that's a perception, and that is not the truth. It doesn't mean that your self-worth is at a lower standard, right? We lose the self-worth when we lose confidence. So we have to start by identifying your core strengths. What are you naturally good at? Think back to some of the other big situations in your life that you have overcome. What qualities helped you overcome those challenges? What is it about you? You have a lot of strengths that I don't think you're giving yourself credit for. I want you to write these down and read them daily. Your self-worth, my friend, is not determined by your circumstances or someone else's decisions. Not anyone. So learning to trust yourself again is going to be the number 1 key to helping you taking back control of your own life and moving forward in spite of the situation. Situations change, but your self-worth needs to stay focused. That's the goal here. Number 2 is letting go of guilt and shame. We talk about guilt and shame all the time because it keeps us trapped in the past and it prevents us from moving forward. So many moms will say, if only I had done this differently. But when we stay stuck in that mindset, it serves no purpose. It's normal to think that way. It's normal to have those occasional thoughts, right? But we need to take our thoughts captive. And so journaling can help with that because you can write it all down. You can go back and look at it and you're releasing it. You're getting out of your brain. You need to use pen and paper. Ask yourself, is this guilt helping me grow or is it keeping me stuck? At that point, it is a choice. We have to decide. We have to make a decision, a concerted effort to move forward. In order to do that, you have to practice some self-compassion. So giving yourself forgiveness over past mistakes and reminding yourself that, you know what, I did the best I could at the time with what I knew. That can free yourself from a lot of the guilt and shame. And ultimately, that will help heal your mindset. So we can't change the past. We all know that, right? But you can shape your future. And that's what we need to be looking towards. For those of you moms that want to take care of yourself during this difficult time, you're looking for a lifeline and you're committed to finding peace and support, let's explore how I can help. Booking a discovery call with me, it's an opportunity. It's 30-minute consultation. It's not a coaching call, but it's an opportunity to focus on your needs, the journey that you're on, and I want to see how this is affecting you. And then I can let you know what I believe is the right fit for coaching. And spots are limited, so please only sign up if you're serious about prioritizing your well-being. And I look forward to speaking with you when you are ready for that. I look forward to helping you. Number 3 is building a vision for your life. Why do you want to do that? It can be so empowering when you get to a catalyst in your life for change, regardless of what it is. We lose our sense of purpose. And when your focus is solely on your son or daughter, creating that vision gives you something to hope and to work towards. We don't want to lose that sense of purpose. So we want to be able to start dreaming again. What does building a vision even mean for you? What do you want to do for your life? What would you say would bring you joy or fulfillment? These things can start very, very small, even simple as hobbies or setting some new goals, scheduling activities that make you happy, that bring you joy with people you love. I want you to write down what that vision is for you and then break it into some steps. Living with intention and living for the future and not the past doesn't erase the pain of estrangement. but it gives you the power to define your life beyond it. You don't want to be stuck in this. You do not want to be stuck in this. It will destroy your emotional health, your physical health. And so you need to take the steps. And for this, you have the power to do this. You have the power to change your mindset. We all do, but it takes work. It's not a one-time fix. And so lastly, number 4 is I have a few practical steps to rebuild your confidence. It's important because it is built through action. It's not a one-time, I read an affirmation or I read a prayer and now I have confidence. The more you step outside of your comfort zone, the more resilient and self-assured you're going to become in your life, whether it's through your work, through your family, friends, hobbies, health, sports, whatever it is for you. But I want you to say yes to an opportunity that stretches you in positive ways. You're surrounding yourself with supportive people, people who uplift you. Maybe you have a coach or a trusted friend that can provide that accountability and encouragement for you in whatever it is that you're going to do. I want you to start celebrating every win, no matter how small, because progress is progress, and we want progress over perfection. That is so true because so many of us give up on ourselves if we blow it one day. Even if you were on a health plan and you blew your food plan, a lot of people give up for the whole week or give up for forever. But we want to notice the progress because it's all progress. Over time, each of these steps are going to, I believe, reinforce your self-trust, which is your self-worth. It's going to build momentum in your life so you can continue to do these things that bring you joy. So I hope that helped you today and gave you a little bit of encouragement. I will see you in the next episode. God bless.